we've randomly drawn numbers to select your order. For the first heat, you will complete 2 laps. The top 2 finishers move on to the final. First heat is Tawana, Krista, Rupert, John, and Sandra. Survivors ready. Go! Rupert out of the water first. Krista right behind him. John in it. T now in it. One more lap. Move, 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 T. Let's go, Sandra. Don't give up.
Oh, no more.
Rupert. John. Here comes Krista. It's Rupert and it's John. Close finish. Swim on back over to the boat, guys. Here we go. Heat number 2. Savage, Lil, Burton, Dara, and Rhino. 2 laps. Top 2 finishers move on to take on Rupert and John in the final. Survivors ready. Go! Savage having trouble. Rhino out of the water first, followed right behind Burton. Dara right in this. Burton and Rhino back in. Go, Dara, go. That away, Lil. Savage trailing. It's Burton and Rhino. Sprint to the finish. Burton's in, and Rhino is in. Burton and Rhino moving on to the finals. John, Rupert, Rhino, Burton in the final. Here's how the final round works. You'll complete 5 laps. At the end of each lap, you'll grab a gold medallion, move it from the back of your platform to the front of your platform. First tribe member to complete all 5 laps and transfer all 5 medallions from back to front wins immunity. Survivors ready. Go! Rupert out of the water first. Everybody else close behind. Burton and Rhino. John. Got it. Rupert has his first medallion. Burton has his first. John and Rhino both have their first. Rupert out of the water again, leading the pack. Grabs his second medallion. There's Burton with his second medallion. Rhino and John fighting for third. Rupert out of the water again with a bigger lead.
Got it, Rupert.
Third medallion.
Got it, Burton.
Burton on his tail. Rhino close behind. John falling out of this. Rupert with his 4th medallion. Burton closing the gap. It's a tight race. Rupert, Burton. Come on, Rhino. 1 lap to go, guys. Rupert going for his 5th. Burton going for his 5th. It's a race to the finish. Got to get it on the valley. Burton wins immunity by a hair. Burton, swim on over. Immunity waiting for you. First heat, we have Reynolds, Cochran, Dawn, Andrea, and Sherry. 2 people will move on to the final round. Here we go. Survivors ready. Go! Andrea not messing around. Reynolds off to a fast start. Who's going to come up first? Reynolds flying through this course. Dawn right behind him. There's Andrea. 2 people are moving on. Reynolds in the lead. Andrea right there. Dawn behind. Cochran and Sherry falling behind quickly. There's Reynolds. He's got no competition. Reynolds going to move on to the final round. 1 spot left. Who's it going to be? Andrea has it. Andrea moving on to the final round with Reynolds. All right, next 5. Head out.
I'm sitting out, Jeff.
Hang on. Hold on.
I'm going to sit out this one.
Philip's not going to participate.
Nope, not going to do this.
How come?
As a boy, I had an incident in the water, and I just feel really uncomfortable with this particular challenge.
Because you'll be underwater so long?
Yeah.
All right, next 4, head out. Your odds just increased 20% with immunity on the line. Philip going to sit it out. 28 days into a game in which the only thing that gives you security is immunity. That's how big that fear is.
Yep.
For the second heat, it is Brenda, Malcolm, Eddie, and Eric. 1 spot is vacant. Philip is not going to run. Survivors ready. Go! First out of the water is Malcolm, followed by Eddie and Eric and Brenda. Everybody in this. This round will determine it. It is Malcolm and Eddie. Malcolm gonna move on. Eddie gonna... No! Eddie didn't get his ring on. That opens the door for Brendan Eric. What's it gonna be? Brenda gonna move on to the final round with Malcolm. Big air by Eddie. All right, here we go. Final round. 5 rings for this round. 1 winner. Somebody gonna be wearing this necklace tonight at Tribal. The other 9 will be vulnerable. Reynolds, Andrew, Brenda, and Malcolm. 2 men, 2 women. Here we go. Survivors ready. Go! 5 rings is going to completely exhaust them. Malcolm and Reynolds up first, side by side, followed by Andrea and Brenda. Malcolm off to a bit of a lead over Reynolds, but it is a long challenge. It is Malcolm and Reynolds up together again. Both in the water together. Andrea and Brenda starting to fall behind. Reynolds now in the lead. Malcolm right behind. It is neck and neck between Reynolds and Malcolm. Reynolds is out of the water first. Malcolm now struggling. Reynolds with his 4th ring. Malcolm with his 4th ring. 1 ring left. This is it right here. Who will pop out of the water first? It is Reynolds. Reynolds wins the immunity.
Yeah, he did it. Whoa.